Good morning, Vietnam, or whatever the hell it is. I'm not sure where we're at.
That's the phrase.
It's something. I swear at this point, it's on purpose. I swear it is.
Ah! Yeah, I was not paying attention. That's why.
It has to be on
You
purpose.
were talking. You were talking.
Well, because I was looking at my phone first, and then I looked up. That's why I saw the Nicky
Here's your
Fury fight.
problem right there. You were looking at the phone
I
first.
was sharing the show out.
Uh huh. Yeah. Well, apparently you cannot multitask, so stop trying.
I mean, I try.
Yeah, I would stop trying.
Can't argue with that.
Well, as a great master once said, don't try, only do. Okay, now I'm working on getting this thing shared out myself. But hey, I can multitask here.
You're definitely better than me.
Hello, Kate.
Hey, Kate.
Let's see here. Oh, it would help if I got the spelling right. So, anything to talk about before we talk about our topic for the night?
There was, oh, yeah. I did not check, and that is my fault. After I said something, I did not check on the potential guest that I answered the other day.
Okay.
I'll need to get back on the page and check because I don't get the notifications usually. Um, but if we can get him on, I would like to just to hear that side, so we're not just hearing a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Love and oh my
Wait a
god,
minute. Now we have lava in the picture.
um,
who knows?
she's talking. She's she's talking about like it's from Minecraft. There's lava in the
Of
game, and of
course
course
it
the Pop
is.
Tarts. That I guess you got to say that. Sometimes we destroy things with lava in the game.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay, Nick, I got to ask you this, and this is a very, very serious question.
Okay,
Is there any aspect of your life that does not involve Minecraft?
Right?
why don't you ask Kate? She's the one who got me into it.
Oh, so
I didn't make this choice. She wanted me to join Minecraft.
Oh, you don't have a choice because somebody tells you to do something. You do it without a choice in the matter. I think we might need to have a talk.
so
Well,
you pushed somebody in the lava and got
you
banned.
get banned from the server. Yeah, you. I
Hey,
did that one.
Braxton.
I did that one time on Minecraft with Pickle Tom. Actually, he was not very happy about it. But
Okay,
hey, man,
so
Minecraft is
Oh,
a way of
so
life.
he's the one that banned you.
What's that?
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna see if anybody can see this. I'm gonna make this big. Okay. Do you see? No, I don't think you can. Can you? In the, I don't know if anybody's actually on a computer. That little bar light there on the fish tank. I don't know if you can see little legs right here. There's little legs. That is a frog. That is a frog with two legs. And it's hanging out there like he knows what he's doing. Usually you can see him really big because he stretches out. He's only got one arm on one side and one leg on one side.
What's up,
So is
Braxton?
he stuck there?
No, no, that he puts himself up there so he can just breathe when he wants, and then he'll go back down. He'll hang out. We really thought he was going to die. He was upstairs in the tank, upstairs, which is a little bitty tank. he got stuck under a rock and lost his leg, and then got stuck under another rock and lost the other leg, and now here he is, like years later.
Okay.
Wow. So how does he swim with 2 legs then?
Oh, perfectly fine.
What's
No
up,
problems.
Chris called me Shep again.
He's not wrong.
I mean, yeah. I used to be Curly. Now I'm Shep, apparently, Dan.
Oh, you're a lot of things.
Well, in order for you to be curly, you need to shave your head.
Well, that's what I used to be. I had one time a buzz cut like many years ago, and people said I did look like Curly for the Three Stooges, and now I'm apparently Shep. Now I got to figure out how I can fix my hair up so I can look like Mo.
Well, that's not exactly the kind of haircut you'd like to be parading around with these days.
Yeah, I know.
No.
I don't
It probably wouldn't be that comfortable either.
You would not want to be your having a tan
Yeah.
and any kind of tattoo
You know,
whatsoever. You will get sent to Guatemala, dude. You'll
People
find
always
yourself
say,
in Guatemala.
people always say to me, like, when I'm, like, because you guys know I have a swimming pool, and, like, when I put sunscreen on, they always tell me all the time that I have, like, believe it or not, this ghostly white skin to myself. Like, I'm just, like, contrast to everything. I just stand out. So, I don't know if getting a tan is possible.
Do you tan well, or do you not tan at all?
No, I don't tan at all.
Okay, so that's your Irish part
That's
of it.
because you
That's the
don't do
Irish
it a
side,
little
yep.
at a time.
Yeah. 'Cause
I have to, even my other family members just don't get that. I say, it's the Irish side.
Yep, Irish people don't tan for whatever reason.
We're white as ghosts.
Yep, pretty much. Just ask Seamus.
That's right. Kate
Uh,
said when she lived in the UK as a child, she saved buckets of frogs spawned from ponds that were being covered over for housing estates.
Oh,
And fish tanks full of them. Hundreds. Jeez.
oh boy.
Almost looked pretty biblical as it looked. Well, I was actually, that's what I was thinking was like, Kate, were you bringing one of the what was it, 10 plagues, I think? I think it was 10 plagues. I thought one of them involved like raining frogs.
I don't know. I know the locust was one,
Yeah, there's locust, then river of blood. Um,
which people are saying is that where that algae bloom turns red and it causes the lakes to turn red. Yeah.
Plagues,
plagues.
firstborn sons being killed.
Let me
It was
tell
not-
you.
It was
Have
10
y'all
of
been
them.
on TikTok?
What's going on TikTok?
Nothing but COVID. New
Oh.
COVID strain, new COVID symptom, and everybody has to get on there and tell every single symptom they've got.
Yep.
See, I hate those kinds of people. There are stuff about other people's lives that I don't care to know about.
I don't want to know what is coming out of somebody else's ass or their mouth. I just don't.
Yeah.
And it being general, okay, they have that new razor blade thing going on. And yeah, that's new and that's
Wait, what
interesting.
about razor blades?
Don't know anything about that.
That's why I'm asking. What the hell is this with razor blades?
That's a nickname for the new COVID strain that's going around.
Oh, okay.
It's razor blades, because
Weird
you
name
can't
tag.
breathe and you can't swallow without it feeling like razor blades.
I get it. It's like based on that urban legend where razor blades are put in apples or something like that, and you can't breathe. Obviously, if you swallow it. That's kind of a
No,
weird
this
name.
is just a COVID symptom, and that's how it feels. But
Yeah, but no, I just mean that
when I get my sinus infections and I get a sore throat, it kills me to swallow.
mhm.
Oh yeah.
And it's like that for 2 or 3 days, and then it just starts getting better.
Yeah, this is it seems to last well, and honestly, same strain, different for everybody because
Yep.
Zach had it for probably a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I was never down. I felt like shit, but I was never down. I still worked. I was good.
You still did this?
Yeah, I was good. I mean, it made you a little tired, me anyway, but the next strain might take me completely out. I don't know.
People react differently depending on
It's like
their body.
State of mind also makes a big difference. Like,
just say it's like pretty much like any disease. I mean, yes, the symptoms at times may be the same, but just like anything else. So, no two
Kate,
reactions.
it was not. Come on.
What?
Oh, Kate just put in the chat saying we're talking Pop-Tarts. Come on, Kate.
I think we're going to take them two, put them in a separate room so they can talk about their Pop-Tarts.
She has this obsession with the Pop-Tarts.
I'm telling you, she has this unhealthy fascination with Nicolas Cage, Pop-Tarts,
Minecraft.
Minecraft now. Holy cow! We're gonna have the people with the white coats and the net coming after you. Wow!
There's a little song that goes to that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there is.
Well, according to Kate, she said she just wanted to see me laugh. Well, she got it.
You want to see him laugh? Boobies.
Or say Illinois.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me laugh.
Boobies and motorboating will make him laugh.
No, boobies and motorboating in Illinois.
There we go.
But Kate says you really love it, though.
Do I?
Yeah.
You love it, really, Jeremy. Kate's always, I think I might have said this before, Kate has been having the idea of wanting, that whole thing with the Pop-Tarts. She wants to do a video of us eating butter on a Pop-Tart, which I know it's not really something I should be eating. Maybe after I lose some weight.
Nobody should be eating that.
Tell her. Because she says
like
it's so freaking good.
but the thought of putting butter on it just does not sound very appetizing.
The thought of that
Probably
much
doesn't.
sugar and then fat on top of it.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Fun fact, if you use that country crock butter or any of those tub butters, do you know if you do a science project with them, they are one ion
Ions.
away from plastic.
Oh.
Their components are one ion away from plastic.
So think about that.
Well, according to Kate, she says it's on her wish list.
That's what you should be putting butter on. Popcorn, not Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't do that. I don't do that anymore. I mean, that's just not good to begin with.
Yeah, but you gotta have popcorn with your movies.
Yeah, I know.
Or popcorn with peanuts around it, like mixed peanuts in it. That is
I'm
really
not a
good.
fan of peanut. I am not a fan of
I've
peanuts.
never had that.
My mom used to fix that for like Christmas and stuff. We'd have peanuts mixed in our popcorn. It's really good.
Okay. Well,
That's unique.
It's a Kansas thing.
oh
Butter
God,
on boobies. Chris.
Oh God,
Butter? Chris. If you can't get any more creative than butter, I'm going to send you a book.
I was gonna say maybe for cannibals, yeah, but hell no, not with the butter on boobies.
So what goes on boobies, Nick?
I don't know.
You just backed yourself into a corner there.
If it's not butter, what goes on boobies?
Well, I will tell you guys just at least one thing, and no, it has not necessarily has anything to do with that. Kate knows about this actually, but
Kate knows what goes on boobies?
no.
That's what we're talking about. I don't know where the hell you just
I
went.
said no. I said it has nothing to do with that.
Hope not in the same on the same one.
You know what? Right now, Nick's mouth is about this big, and
Uh-huh.
he's getting ready to put in 10 pairs of shoes in it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Nick,
I'm
you might
telling
want,
Kate secrets.
yeah, you might want to stop while you're ahead.
I'm not giving any secrets out.
We're talking about what goes on boobies.
I
And
said,
you
I
said,
don't, I don't,
well,
I said,
so Kate knows about.
and I said, I don't know.
I'm going to go with Kate here and go, anyway.
Anyway, yeah, we always say
Nick?
it all the time too. We're like,
Nick?
anyway.
The answer is chocolate, candle wax, marshmallow cream,
And whipped cream.
butter and liver sauce. Tom, honey, do we need to have
Yeah, you know what? I'm not even.
I don't even
gonna
want to
go
know
down that
about
at
these
all.
liver sauces. I
That
like
just sounds
sausage,
nasty.
but no liver. No.
I don't know what liver sausage is, but
I didn't even know there
No.
was such a thing as liver sausage.
I don't either. I like the liverwurst, like those little liverwurst things, but they're good with bologna. But
I'll take the bratwurst.
Liverwurst.
yeah.
What the hell is
Yep.
that?
I
Yeah.
do like that.
I didn't know there was something called liverwurst.
Have you ever been to the cold cut section of your store? Like the bologna and hot dogs and all that?
Yeah, like the meat area.
Okay. So there's a little round tube that's probably 4 inches long,
I will be right back.
and it says liverwurst on it. And it's almost like it's not even a meat, because if you take it out of there, it's peanut butter texture. And it goes
Okay.
really good with bologna. It's really good. Bologna and horseradish sauce.
Oh, horseradish. I always love something with horseradish sauce. That's always the best.
Yes. Bologna and horseradish sauce is really good. Chris.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's okay when it's that big. That's fine.
Well, I was gonna say liver. I honestly didn't know that. I mean, I'm sure we have it, but you have to remember I work in a different part of the store, so I didn't know any of those items.
Okay, Kate, are you still here?
I'm sure she is. She's usually never far away.
Because I have something here I want to show her.
Is it something involving Pop-Tarts?
No, it is not.
Because I was going to say she would be like here right in a heartbeat. Yep, she's here.
Okay. So Kate is always calling me the king of king.
The what?
The king of king. The king of Stephen King.
Well, I was thinking more like the
Okay.
TV show The King of Queens.
No. So because I know a lot about his personal life, his kids, his family, his books, and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was at Barnes and Nobles today, a few towns over. I was on the road again today. I went into Barnes and Noble because I wanted to see if there was a hard release or a soft release for his new book, Hansel and Gretel. It's set to be released next Tuesday, but I wanted to see if that was flexible like some other books are. It's a hard release, but I went through there and just going browsing around, sniffing around all those books because that's what I like to do, and I found this. It's called American Vampire.
Wait, mind if I full screen that?
Go
Who
ahead.
wrote that?
Stephen King.
Oh wow, look at that.
Okay.
This is a graphic novel, large comic book, basically.
I was going to say, it looks like a comic.
That's not his style.
See that's the point. This is
Really
the
cool.
only original work he did in this style. To me, this is a rarity, and I found it.
That's pretty cool.
I wasn't even looking for it. I saw the cover, knew immediately what it was, and I just had to grab it.
And what's it called? Vampire what?
American Vampire.
American.
That's just like so out of context, like of him. I never would think in a million years that he would actually do a comic book.
Yeah, well,
Well, here's the thing.
both of his sons, that's what they do more than anything else. Both of his sons put out books, but they work more in comic books.
It's
So,
just I like it because it's a different
American
direction.
Vampire Book 1. Show me the cover again. Okay. By Scott Snyder. That's done by Scott Snyder.
Kate was asking who the artist is.
Kate, it is Raphael Albuquerque. And
What?
Mateus Santaloco.
You know, that is so strange because when you look it up, if you look up American Vampire Stephen King, it says it's by Scott Snyder. The other guy doesn't even come up. Raphael doesn't even come up.
Well, Scott Snyder is the main writer. But
Okay.
Stephen King also worked on this. He didn't work on the entire thing, but he worked on a portion of this.
Oh.
That's really a nice.
Oh, I can
that's-
get that on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
Mhm.
I was going to say
There's
that's just a
3
nice change.
books. There's
3 of them.
yeah, well,
There's more than one, but Stephen King is only involved in book one.
Okay.
that
Either
is
way,
so
that's still
strange.
just a night.
American
just-
Vampire Book 1. There's 2 book 1s. And the other one is crazy looking art. Like it doesn't even we got hillbilly fucking
Hold
can't
on.
even
Let me
Yeah.
see. But
Can't
can you
even-
show that again.
it doesn't even show.
Oh, I can see it.
It's a fucking hillbilly cowboy as a vampire.
That's the back of this book.
Okay,
Wait, hang on. Oh wow, yeah.
there we go. That's what I'm trying to show.
Yep, that's the back of this book.
And then we have book 2, Bite 'em Back.
Tom says this was during the creep show phase.
No, actually, it's not. American Vampire. Let me double check here.
Yeah, 'cause
American
the creep show.
Vampire was 2000 something.
Yeah.
It was 2010.
2010.
It
Okay,
was in
so that was like
2010.
almost 30 years after Creep Show.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
There's
It-
another comic book that I'm trying to get. I've been trying to get for the last couple of years. It's not Stephen King, but it is. It pays homage to a particular horror movie. I'm sure you guys saw it just a few days ago. That I was just watching Night of the Living Dead, which is one of my favorite. I love it. It's one of my favorite movies.
Hang on, Nick. Adrian, how much is it showing up for sale on Amazon?
$9.99.
Okay, I got mine for $8.99.
Okay, that's
Okay.
not too bad. But there's
They have to, somehow get their shipping because I have Prime. Nothing
Well,
charges for shipping.
the thing is, when you get something like this, where there's a whole bunch of them collected together, it's normally $50.
Right.
So that's why I was so shocked to get this.
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
sticks.
Yeah, that is Chuck.
Oh, Chuck! I keep forgetting who
And
Sticks
speaking
is. Yeah,
of Chuck, pretty soon the Life of Chuck will be coming out, and I can see that one.
What?
That's another
It's all
Stephen
this talk.
King.
So, okay. So before we get into our subject, just kind of an audience poll here. Does anybody watch Kim Russo?
No.
Okay, you should. Just those interested in mediumship really should. I
I know you brought her up before on this show.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, because last week was the first time I really watched her. Now I went through her whole series, and now I'm off of like the Netflix portion and onto. I think I can only get this version on maybe Peacock. I don't know. Anyway, there's only 2 seasons that actually released. There's 4 seasons altogether, and I can't get the others, but. So I kind of did a poll on my Facebook, like, hey, who believes that she's real and who believes that she's acting? And she does not have big boobies, Tom. The fuck?
I don't know what the hell he's even.
She has a
talking
big
about.
booty.
I don't even know who he's talking about.
Kim Russo.
Oh, okay.
She has big booty. She does not have big boobies. She is a very pretty woman. But so I started doing some research kind of here and there. God damn it. Chris, you're about to be grounded.
I don't even know what that
You're
means.
about to be grounded.
I am not touching that.
That Nick, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Nick, don't worry about it.
That's what I mean. I'm not
It's fine.
touching it.
Don't worry about it.
But so I started doing some research on her, and of course we all know the shows in there, you have to sign a contract that you're gonna find evidence somewhere somehow, and they're not gonna send you all over God's creation and get nothing. But she started, which I don't know how I feel about it, but they did a series, which I'm sure the shows are intertwined, but they did a series on famous people and their ghost stories, right? So she got those people to take her back to where it happened so that she can talk to them about it and see what she picks up and actually get some clarity for them, which I think is amazing. And the way she portrays it is great. And the people she's got on there, like one of them's a football player. There's artists, song artists. There's all kinds of people that are just absolutely amazing. She had Meatloaf on there 7 years before he passed. And you could see in his...
He's been gone for a couple years now.
Yeah, most of her shows, the ones I'm watching now, are like 2015.
Okay.
Is when she took him back. But, it's... With Meatloaf, you could tell something was very, very wrong mentally with him.
Oh, yeah.
And that was 7 years before... 5 years before his last... No, it was 6 years before his last show. He did that show in Canada, died a year later.
I got to just throw out because, since you're
Let me
talking
find out. I don't know for
I
sure.
can just say one other thing since you're talking about Meatloaf, because I can confirm about this, is that my parents actually saw him a number of years ago at a concert about almost 10 years ago. And they even confirmed that he was not in really good shape. Like, it just seemed like shortly after he came onto the stage, like after maybe 3 or 4 songs, it was like he was tired already. And
he looked like he had a stroke. He did on the show. He looked like he had a stroke. But what was funny was he was trying to still run the show.
yeah, that's how my parents saw it too.
Like he was very dominant, and it was not his show, and it was not his to run. And she so gracefully put him back in his place. I mean, I really admire her for the way she did that. And she had like Travis Tritt on her show. Just amazing. People that I didn't see was on Celebrity Hauntings or whatever the hell it was. Really cool. Really neat. They are on YouTube, Chris, as well. If you just look up like Kim Russo and Meatloaf, it brings up quite a few of them. Travis Tritt. Just look up Kim Russo. She's on Amazon. but I know that's not where we were watching her. But the one about Meatloaf is really interesting. If you know anything about Meatloaf, it's when he was writing his song "Paradise by the Dashboard Light," is when he had his encounter. Yeah, you wouldn't know. You're too young, but
I would. That was before my time.
yeah, it was. It really, really was.
That
But
is one of his more unique songs.
Thanks, Chuck.
yeah, but he almost died in that ordeal because that spirit scared him so bad that he took pills. Yeah, it was bad. But he got on the show. You know, he'd already had a stroke or whatever happened to him. He's like, but they didn't get me. And you can see him go where he saw this thing and go talk to it. But you didn't get me. I won. I won. That was his whole thing. I won. Nobody, you didn't. Because you took them pills.
Wait a minute, you said Paradise by the Dashboard Light?
Yeah.
Meatloaf didn't write that. John,
Yeah, he sang it.
he sang it. Yeah, John Steinman.
They were all there together in this little cabin,
Okay,
and they were producing it.
okay.
Yeah, that was the
Never heard her
album
jokes.
it was on. They were producing that whole album there. He ended up going to the hospital, get his stomach pumped in the middle of trying to do that album.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God.
All right, so whatever we were going to discuss, I'm going to grab a drink and let's figure out our topic. Well, I know you.
I got stuck on Kate's comment. She just said a joke. Damn it.
Ugh.
Kate needs help.
I should have said that to her when we play Minecraft. Seriously, I should be like, because she always tries killing me in the game, and I should have said that. Say, you need help, Kate.
Oh, I'll tell her flat out while we're live on Thursday night. But you know me, I don't mince my words. I'll tell you how it is. So yeah.
That's funny as hell. All right, what is she asking? Ghost Lifer. Oh my God.
Kate,
See, I actually
you need
wouldn't
to
watch
save
Resident
this
Evil.
stuff for Halloween. You need to save all that stuff for the month of October.
Yeah, really. Well, I will say this though. See, I was expecting she was going to say something involving Pop Tarts.
Oh, give her time; she'll come up with something. Maybe no, actually, maybe she will come up with blueberry Pop Tarts.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, they haven't made that yet. If she's looking for work, she can get rich as hell off of it.
Okay, so Chris, Amazon Prime is the first 2 seasons, and now Hulu.
For me, Halloween season starts September 1st.
Which day?
I don't even want to think about decorating. I am so over decorating this huge house right now.
I'm not trying.
I usually spend all of September decorating so that I can go lights on October 1st.
I think I will probably decorate more for Halloween than I'm going to do. And honestly, Zach gets out there on that roof for me because I like the Christmas lights. I like the pretties. He could give 2 shits less. And Mom and Dad, they've decorated their whole lives here. So we will do it until they're gone. But holy crap.
Yeah, I've always said to myself that the official Halloween season always begins September 25th, but I don't start decorating until October 1st. Although on September 25th too, that's also when I start listening to my Halloween music.
We've got one more holiday, right? We've got Memorial Day, Labor Day.
Labor Day is September 1st.
Yep.
And that's the last holiday before Halloween, isn't it?
No, I
Yes.
don't think so.
What's the next one?
Thanksgiving. Then, of
It's
course,
November.
Veterans.
After Halloween.
That's November, September, October, Halloween, November.
Oh, okay. I can't think of anything else that's going on between.
No, I think Labor Day is it before Halloween.
What were you saying though, Jeremy? When I was saying about September
Why
25th?
the 25th?
It's just because for a couple of reasons. One is to kind of almost extend that Halloween season, but also it seems like a lot of the haunted house walkthroughs, they always start around that period.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well,
We don't
And
have
which, by the
any
way, I
here.
have a
Nick,
friend of
guess
mine just
what?
got it. What?
Guess what?
What's that?
September 25th is on a Thursday night.
Yay! Well, and also, speaking of haunted houses, one of my good friends, she just got a job at the 13th floor haunted house in Melrose Park. So she's been having trouble finding work. And even though this is a seasonal one, she's finally got a job. So I'm really happy that I told her as soon as you guys open, we'll be there.
It's better
Yeah,
than nothing.
anything helps. I mean, and while you're looking,
Yeah, it's been tough on her and a few others because she just recently graduated from college. So
what was her
Now that-
major?
I don't remember exactly, although I do, I will tell you guys because she's also into the paranormal stuff. So she's actually someone I'm going to try to get on some of our shows as a guest because she really knows a lot, believe it or not. So she's even having interest in wanting to investigate with me. But as far as actually majoring, though, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was, I would have to ask her.
Did you just say you're having scotch and eggs for dinner?
I didn't say that. Where the hell did Chris come up with that?
Yeah.
No, it's Chris, and I'm
It's Chris.
trying to figure out what the hell you were typing the one before like you had some scotch. What the hell?
I was going to say, speaking of dinner, by the way, because I remember you guys were telling me this last week, I ate before I joined.
You did?
Yes, I did.
It's the end of the world as we know it, folks.
But no, it's not because Zach is in there cooking, and I'll still be eating while I'm on the show. If he thinks it's hunting time.
Yeah, but that's a weekly thing for you. This is the first time ever Nick has eaten before the show.
Scotch eggs.
I wouldn't.
What the
I wouldn't
hell?
say
What?
that.
What?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. It's been the first time in a long time since I've done that.
Never heard of that.
Kate said I wouldn't make jokes about Pop-Tarts, but I'm a little too crusty. I need more practice. I think you need more help too, Kate.
I think Kate is watching too many videos of dad jokes.
I think so, and I have to admit, I can already, because again, I've heard her laugh a lot all the time. So even now, I can hear her laughing on the other side.
Yeah.
I can hear you, Kate.
Now, as far as eggs wrapped in sausage, I've never heard of that. But I do like to dip my sausage into the yellow. I like that.
There was actually one time Kate we were playing recently Minecraft a few nights ago. I don't remember exactly what it was, but Kate, she just started, I don't know, because I wasn't playing that night. She just started laughing like uncontrollably. She was laughing so hard that she was even crying. I don't know what it was, but it was funny as hell.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe both of you need to be banned from playing Minecraft.
Well, I don't know about me. Again, she was the one who instigated it and brought me into this. So you got to talk to her.
Okay, looks like Chris is trying to send me a pitch. Okay.
He sent me something too. Yeah,
It's
probably
Scotch
the
eggs.
same pic- It's probably the same picture then. Yeah, it is.
The hell is that? What on earth is that,
my
dude? That does
God.
not even look healthy. What
It doesn't even
what
look
is
like
going
an
on
egg.
there?
Sausage bowl.
A what?
Okay, I see the sausage. Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's a sausage bowl, and you poured look like liquid egg in it.
I have no idea what that is. What the
I'm
hell is
I'm going to guess that's like egg whites, or at the store you get cartons of egg whites.
it? Yeah, yeah.
No, that's I see the
Well, we
yolk.
have them at our store.
I see the yolk there.
Hard boiled egg.
Okay,
I
okay.
mean, no offense, it almost looks like as if somebody. I mean, no offense, Chris. It almost looks like someone vomited.
You're not looking. That's the gravy stuff. Looks like.
That's what I'm looking at.
Well, gravy looks like that anyway, but damn, it tastes good.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't eat either anyway because I don't like gravy, honestly. I mean, I'll have it if it's mixed.
What?
Wait. Hold on.
Oh, that's
hold on.
right. You're in
Wait,
Illinois. Never
Wait,
mind.
let me
Yeah,
explain.
you're in Illinois where you don't like boobies, where you don't like
No,
motorboats.
wait. I was going to say I'll have it if it's mixed in with something. I just won't eat the gravy by itself.
Who eats gravy by itself anyway?
I do.
Exactly. Okay, well, Jeremy.
I have. I love it. It's been a long time, but I love it.
One of the things I do like when it comes to gravy, though, like mixed in, is
No.
my dad and I, we always like making gravy breads for like steak sandwiches. Or no, beef sandwiches.
SOS?
What?
SOS.
Yeah, I know SOS. What about it?
Do you eat SOS?
Is that like a? I mean, I know what the mean
That's
SOS
what I
means, but is
thought.
that like?
Shit on shingles.
Wait, what? Shit on shingles?
It is a
Doesn't mean
gravy.
that literally, Nick.
It's a gravy, and it's a different type. It's you put it over just bread
Okay.
and eat it. It's really good. It's got a little Chris knew. Thank you, sweetie. It's really good. Rarely, you don't.
Personally, I don't like it on bread. It just doesn't seem right.
we just
Really?
dip it in, and it
Oh,
just
that's
it's just
hot.
really
See the
What's that?
steam.
well. No, that's how we have our beef sandwiches.
What did he make for you?
He made calzones and
Ooh,
corn.
calzones.
Homemade calzones.
Ooh, that's now I want a calzone.
This is the first time he's done this.
Okay, let's switch gears here.
Yeah, because we're already 45 minutes in.
Yeah, we haven't even touched our main topic.
That's what I mean.
All right, so I don't know if it's shown up on the videos, the subtitles and everything, but today's topic is the dangers of AI.
Yes.
And what prompted this topic, at least for me, was that in the last few days, I have been reading a story about this kid who committed suicide with the aid of AI.
What?
Meaning he was chatting with AI, and I don't know how this conversation ever got to it, but apparently it gave him instructions on how to kill himself.
What?
Yeah. So this also leads to the thought of look at all the AIs out there now that could potentially start other dangers, including conflicts or wars between countries, because some of these videos are so good you can't even tell that it's not real.
That's why I don't like it. I
Oh, no.
I just don't. Used to, you could tell when I mean, what was that? Um, where you could like move pictures around,
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
clip something. Anyway,
Yeah.
um, you could kind of
Oh,
tell with
clip
that.
art. Clip art.
No, it was
Is it in TikTok?
no.
Oh,
This was before that, where you could like cut a picture, put it together. It was a whole different. But
oh, that sounds like Photoshop.
there we
I
go.
was going to say, it
That's
sounds
what
like
I'm trying to
Photoshop.
think of. Yes.
Okay.
That's what it is.
So, you could kind of tell on that, but still, it's still crazy. But this is a whole different level of some bullshit.
I was wondering where that was coming from.
It's an alarm for 7:00 that I'm not sure what the hell for. But
Are
now you
doing
can.
something at 7 o'clock?
He does. That's his phone. Not mine.
Then why do you have it? Shouldn't it be with him?
It's just plugged in. He's
Oh.
got 3 fucking phones. No, it should not be with him.
3 phones.
3.
God, 3 of them?
3.
Wow.
Damn.
Only 2 of them work, but the other one's
Why does he have why does he have one that doesn't work?
It's for games because I won't let him
Oh.
download games on and take up the room. Go away. You're not getting food. Go.
Seriously? He got a phone just for games?
Mm-mm.
God.
Mm-mm. He's had it.
Kate, you know what? I'm just going to say this now. Kate, you ought to get a phone, another phone for your games, including Minecraft.
Don't give her any ideas.
You can play Minecraft on phones.
Yeah, I should take that back. I'll take that back.
Would appreciate that. You know that, Nick?
What?
I don't think her husband would appreciate that.
Yeah, probably not. No, I mean like Minecraft and stuff, but I'll take it back.
So now they also have, I've seen it advertised on Facebook, like AI boyfriends.
Oh God, yeah, I heard about that. It's just like, what? It's like extending to everything.
So
That's actually been around for a few years.
my take on this, and I could be wrong, but my take on this whole thing is they're trying to take away human contact.
Yep.
Period. And if they do that, you don't really get other people's opinions. You get the opinion of whatever AI bullshit you got going on. They can put in any opinion they want. So that can guide your thinking a different way. I don't know.
And that's probably what happened with this kid.
Yeah.
Well, maybe what happened, and this is just pure speculation, that he already had some dark thoughts to begin with.
Oh, sure.
His AI would have to learn from him
Mm-hmm.
and adjust.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Now, we can learn from each other and adjust to each other, but at least we still have that human element.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like they're trying to use AI to take over the world.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
So we're going right into Terminator days.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, look at, we talked about a month ago about the pyramids and the cities we found under them.
Well,
They've been buried for years and years. They had technology that we didn't have. We don't have now.
Yeah.
It was different, of course, than it is now. But fact is, they fucked themselves then. We're fucking ourselves now. When you do this much, you're ruining it. And we're all headed that end.
It is going to eventually happen because They say unless you learn your history, you're doomed to repeat it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Problem is, we lost a lot of our history and knowledge, due to different disasters. Look at
Mm-hmm.
what is that library that caught fire?
Oh,
Is
that
it
was.
the Alexandria Library?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. The Alexandria one.
Yeah. So there's
Having it taken away and not being able to obtain certain books is the same thing.
yeah.
It's not okay.
And look what's happening now. They're banning certain books.
Exactly.
Very much unfortunate.
Yeah. And Stephen King himself had addressed that. He said, whenever there's a banned book, run to your library and get it and see what it is they don't want you to learn.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They're taking down history. They're taking down all kinds of things. And don't think up, I've saved it to my computer. I'm not convinced that's going to be enough. I think printing it is going to be the best thing we can do because they can delete computers. If they think you got it, and I'm sure they can trace it. They can trace anything now.
Yeah.
Yep.
They are deleting history.
I know.
You notice 23andMe?
Yeah, I remember
Gone.
that site.
That's
It's
gone.
bankrupt. It's gone.
Because I remember I used to see like commercials of it all the time.
Yep, it's gone. And, there's two different sides to that. Some people think that they got our DNA. That's all they needed. We're done.
God.
Others, maybe they did do what they needed to do and checked our genealogy. I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. But
Okay,
Never gone.
23andMe data leak in October 2023.
mm-hmm. And that caused them to have to be done. But how many others? How much of this that we think is so much fun and it is fun.
No, it looks like the website is still functioning.
Check bankruptcy.
See, I was thinking the only other way you're ever going to see that kind of stuff is if you go on Internet Archive or the Wayback Machine, as it's sometimes called.
They can delete that.
Yeah, I know they can. They actually just did that with a site that I really liked going to years ago.
Well, here's a face we haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, who?
Hey, sweetheart, how
Jennifer.
are you?
Oh, Jennifer. Oh, my God. Long time no see.
Yeah, we haven't seen her in forever.
Good to see
Well,
you.
I did go and harass. I did go and harass her a couple times on her own show, but no, 23andMe is still active. I'm at the website right now. They're still doing it.
Check their bankruptcy or like deleting their stuff, whatever it might be. There was a big thing come out that said, if you have stuff on there, get it.
We freed up some
That's
time
good.
lately. Okay, I don't know if
That's
that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's good. It's good.
Okay.
I will admit, last time that I even heard from Jen is maybe other than a few comments and stuff like that, the last time that I ever directly even spoke with her, believe it or not, was when I was in the hospital. She actually sent me this picture, with this kind of a shrine or something like that, trying to give me healing energy when I was still going through my brain bleeds.
Imagine that, and you're all better now.
Yeah, very much so. And I do owe part of that to her because there was so much healing that went on when I was recovering. So I definitely owe that to part of her.
And you also know you were a part of that. It couldn't
Yes.
have happened without you wanting it to.
Exactly. Hey, Nikki, good to see you.
It still looks like that 23andMe is still functional. They just had that thing with the data breach.
Silver
Yeah,
Fox,
I'm
what
sorry.
the Nicky? What the hell? What?
Silver foxes. It was a healing altar. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Number
shake it.
one. You don't see no silver in my hair no more.
Well,
Go lay down. You're
might
not
say
getting my food.
otherwise.
Go.
thank you, Jen. I meant to say healing altar, not a shrine.
I just received a really good quote. This person has elected to remain anonymous,
Okay.
which is okay.
Yeah.
The death of truth is the ultimate victory of evil.
Yeah. No doubt. No
Yeah.
doubt. We are losing Black history.
Yes.
We are losing, the wars that we fought. We're losing that history.
Yeah, that's really bad because I know down in the South they're trying to get rid of. No, they have gotten rid of a lot of the Confederate statues and everything. But
You know,
but
and that's absolutely a problem. But when they're getting rid of the books, and they are not, it's nowhere the kids can see them anymore. It's not in their history books. It's not in. It's gone. In the next generation, it's gone. Just like cursive is gone. I teach my grandkids, but when you don't, it's gone. The next generation, it's gone.
Human society is not looking good right now. The future
No,
of
it's
human
not.
society is. I'm really surprised we are not in World War III.
We're getting there. We are getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, Jen makes a good point here. Here is a thought. Have we ever had a true history in all the history that was ever history?
No. There was never an account that was by more than one person at a time.
We will never know all of our history. Ever.
No. But why are we getting rid? I mean, why are we getting rid of Black history? Why are we getting rid of
We are getting rid of
war
things
history?
because people are so damn sensitive that anything that doesn't align with their personal beliefs has to be gotten rid of.
Well, and
That's one of the big problems with the world right now.
but I just don't see where anybody that was involved in that history would want that. And here's what it's leaving it open to. And this is what I don't like. It's leaving it open to interpretation of our descendants, those of us that didn't learn history. It's leaving it open to whatever they decide they want. Like, if it was left open to me and I didn't know any of the history, if I was an African American person, if I was a Vietnamese person, I would hate the white people, period. And there's lots of reason too. But there has to be an account of both sides of what happened.
That's the problem because most of our history is written by the winners.
Yep.
It is. It is. And that goes back to Viking days.
Yeah.
Because Vikings didn't have writing. It was written by the kings and their people.
Braxton,
Yeah,
I
and
like
then-
what Braxton said. Yeah, like a lot of the white people, not everyone, but doesn't want to. I just got to show that one. Doesn't want to face the reality of the U.S. past or its present. He's absolutely right on that.
That's true. That's true. And there's that medium there of some of the younger generation of the African American people that you talk to, they refuse to believe that their own people sold them. And then once they sold them, our people treated them so terribly.
Yeah.
I
But
had
they won't acknowledge
heard
that.
that until recently.
I
You know, and
exactly.
believe,
It was not taught in school. We had to learn that on our own.
Right.
and you know, when it comes to stuff like that, and also learning about certain other parts of history that you never knew about, especially when it comes to the African American people, it really changes your beliefs entirely because you thought you knew everything. Like even as a historian myself, I thought I knew everything. Here, I'll even throw a quick example. Um, it's actually a notorious haunted location too, called the Crenshaw House. It's down in Southern Illinois, and that unfortunately that's a place I'd love to investigate, but it's been closed down for over almost 30 years now. But anyways, that was also known as the old slave house. Now, in spite that even back prior to the Civil War, that Illinois was a northern state, and it was a free state. Unfortunately, obviously, the southern part of the state compared to the northern part was even back then was different. They still practiced slavery in that part of the state, and a lot of times that part of the state also served as the so-called reverse underground railroad. So when I first learned about it, I thought to myself, that can't be right because Illinois is a northern state. They wouldn't have slavery up here. But I didn't realize that there were still some that was practiced in the southern part of the state. And then you also had people who sent them back to the reverse underground railroad.
Well, what it was is that slavery was everywhere, and
Yeah,
when Lincoln abolished it, it was the southern states that wanted to keep it.
yes,
But I want you to go back, Nick. Your history, and I want you to go back to Viking days,
yes.
and I want you to see who the slaves were in Viking days.
I always figured that for the
I
longest.
love that, Braxton. That's why I
Yeah,
love
yeah, I
when
like
you're
what
here.
I just love what he's got to say all the time.
I do, because I have checked in the past, and he's not wrong. He has not been wrong.
No, he's not, and he was
If
down
it's
in
something I
Louisiana.
don't know, I will go check.
Yeah, I mean,
Because if somebody tells me something that I don't know, I am going to educate myself.
well, considering he lives down in the South in Louisiana, he really obviously has a lot of the knowledge. In
I
this.
was in Louisiana. That doesn't, no, he has chosen to educate himself,
Well, that too, yeah.
which
But
is,
anyways, to answer your question more about the Vikings, as
who were
far
the
as
slaves? Who were the slaves in Viking era?
obviously, as far as I know, definitely not from Africa. So I would have figured I would have thought of one of two groups. I would have thought maybe some parts of what is now modern day countries of Asia, or I also would have thought that it would have also been some like other parts of Europe, probably like in this case white people, I guess.
They were white.
I figured they were.
They were. There was two different kinds of people, and of course, then there was the kings. But there were slaves.
Yep.
There was maidens, war maidens, and then there's slaves.
That's right.
We did that to our own damn people. What makes you
And
think we can do it to others?
Well, and not only just let's think about it too. Again, when you're talking about history involving this kind of stuff, it's not even just involving slavery itself. When you think of all like over 100 years ago, like all the lynchings that went on, it wasn't always black people that were always lynched. Sometimes whites were lynched too, especially if they were associating with them. They basically send that message like, you're gonna hang out with them, we're gonna kill you too. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Then.
Witches were lynched.
Yeah. Well,
If you go back to the Western days in the 1800s, late 1800s, that was how they punished people.
yeah.
Stoning, lynching. Yeah.
But by that time the events, by the late 19th, early 20th century, like I said, since there were a few examples that sometimes people of both races were lynched, it got to a point, whether you want to believe it or not, that it didn't even matter at that point whether you were black or white. You were going to suffer the same fate.
But, let's think about this now. Let's bring it to this time. We need to bring back some shit. Seriously. We've got these idiots that we have either gotten so soft or so stupid, because we got these little idiots running around here shooting up kids in masks.
Oh,
They were in their second day of school.
They just had a thing in Minneapolis a couple of days ago.
What I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't give two shits about the shit on Facebook about, well, this shooting was a trans person. This shooting was, I don't give two shits about that, because there was a whole bunch of others that they missed that were not. What have we done to allow people not to be scared of the law that they can do this? Or what have we done or not done in our culture to make any child think it's okay to do this? I don't give a shit your sexual orientation, your what you want to identify as. I don't care. I will respect that and have no problem with it. That is not an issue. The issue is when anybody wants to kill somebody they don't know, which his mother did retire from that church, but that was a long time ago. That was a few years back. These children are in there going to school, second day of school, praying. That's all they're doing. They're praying. And some son of a bitch wants to come in there. He didn't come in. He shot from the window. But he killed him. He killed 2. Wounded others. What in our society has made this so okay? Or so, and I'm not going to say accepted, but why don't we fear doing this?
Yeah, really.
Somehow we don't. Why aren't we fearing hurting other people? In some countries, they'll kill you for stealing.
Yep.
And there's a lot less theft.
Or they will cut your hand off.
Right. There's a lot less theft in that country. Now, do they have the rights we do? Absolutely not. So are we taking for granted our rights? And because they treat people like humans in prison, people think it's okay. I mean, I don't know where we went wrong. I would not want to be a politician because I don't know where we went wrong. And I don't know how to fix it at this point.
That makes 2 of us. I never would either.
But we went wrong somewhere. Somehow something went very wrong.
It really feels like that.
Believe it.
Where things really started going wrong was in the 90s.
Yep.
Now, I know we had all kinds of crazy shit happen in the 80s. Not going to discount that. 70s.
No, I wouldn't know because, and that's the thing, people raised now, like growing up in this now, don't know any different.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, mid-70s, early 80s, that's what I thought it was too, but I can guarantee you, I could walk down the street, and I didn't realize until maybe a week ago, and I come to a sudden realization. I used to walk around everywhere. Like, if I wanted to take a walk to the convenience store 2 blocks down, I had no problem doing it. I realized about a week ago, I won't do it. Because I don't know what's between here and there.
Yeah.
And that's scary. That's not okay. I've never been that way.
it's going to get to a point where people are going to be afraid to drive from one place to another.
Yeah, I mean,
Let
people have
alone
gotten
walk.
shot in road rage incidents here in Greeley, which Greeley is bigger than anything I'm used to
Yeah.
living in. But holy shit, I mean, it's everywhere now.
Yeah, and not that this particular incident it was road rage, but the indifference that I saw was very disturbing when that semi truck did the U turn in Florida and two or three cars rammed into the
Yeah,
trailer
yeah.
and the driver saw it happen and he's like, oh, it,
I'm going to tell you an incident here, and Braxton, you're exactly right. And I hope that's a new hope for our generation, the people that are going to take over soon. I
Yeah.
really hope it is.
I really hope so too.
But here's another one. Somebody posted this on our Greeley Facebook page, which I thought was really amazing. There was a man. There was an accident. That's what happened. There was an accident. And a man had gotten hit, I believe, on a bike. But people driving by, like him in the road, people are driving by. The car took off that did it. There were some kids across the street, 3 of them, I believe, and 2 across the other way. High school kids, maybe junior high kids. Cars kept passing by staring. Not one fucking adult stopped. Not one. But these kids came and they helped him up.
Wow.
Those kids come helped him up. While the adults were just like, I don't know nothing, I don't see nothing.
That's
The hell? How did we get like this? I couldn't do this, but how did we get like this as a society that, nope, we don't see nothing, we don't help nobody? The hell?
at some point we became all about me.
yeah. Well, and the other problem
I don't
is,
get it.
I mean, I will. This just happened a couple weeks ago with me. Was I was outside, out front. I was actually I was mowing the grass, and typical of like any neighborhood, you see a kid or two, riding their bikes down the street,
Yeah.
and I don't know if I have no idea exactly what caused this, but maybe he must have hit something in the road or something like that, and he just fell like right off his bike, like kind of flew a
Oh.
little bit. And I actually did try to yell out, like, hey, you're all right. I wanted to actually, honestly, I really wanted to go out there and help him out. But again, this is the other problem you got to face with nowadays too. Is even when parents do care, they are so paranoid about strangers. Just trying to help or something like that because they're under the impression that they want to do something harmful to their kid. I would have been like, no, I was just trying to help your kid out because I thought he would have
And
got
that's
hurt.
sad because that is a society we live in. Is somebody going to hurt you or is somebody going to help you? We don't know.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
they just jump to conclusions. So
I do.
truth be told, I wish I could have done more, but the only thing I could do at least was that I at least acknowledged it and knew, that was going on.
Well,
This is what I find really disturbing. Do you remember how the country reacted when 9/11 occurred?
Yes.
not really. I mean, I
Oh,
was there. I know exactly where I was and what happened when I heard it.
But don't you remember how it seemed like everybody in this country had this all for one for all thing
Yeah,
where we
yeah.
were
well, actually, I don't
Because
remember
an
that.
yeah,
outsider attacked us. That became personal.
right.
Yeah,
In
I
less
don't
than
really remember
10
too much.
years,
What's
in
that?
less than 10 years,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Americans became pussies.
they
Oh,
did it.
absolutely. They either became
Yeah.
that or they became very vulgar and rough. people. There's only two, and that's why there's two sides. Like you talked about that child. I'm old. I don't give two shits. I'm going to go to that child. And if they put me in prison, fuck you. That's fine.
You know,
You can pay for my medical for the rest of your life. I don't care.
when I can still recall, like when you just brought up 9/11, Jeremy. I mean, obviously, I don't remember necessarily that particular reaction because, as you guys always say, I'm too young. I was only 8 years old when that happened, so I didn't.
Yeah, but that would have been a traumatic enough event
Well,
that even you would remember.
well, for me, I would just simply say that again. Maybe it was just because of my autism and stuff, but I wasn't. I think I probably wasn't truly aware of probably how serious this was to begin with until, I eventually started seeing the news and stuff, and then I kind of got a
Oh,
bit
me too.
because that happened when we were in school, and they just simply told us that they were just saying school's going to end early, send everybody home, both
Wow.
both students and staff alike, and obviously being kids, I mean, I wasn't the only one. I will admit, at first we're all excited, we get to have this day off.
You
from
were close
school.
to the situation, though. Most kids did
Yeah.
not get to go home.
Well, yeah, and this was an elementary school, so understandably, they weren't going to tell us, exactly what was going on for two reasons. One, especially like those that were like from the kindergarten to second grade, those kids at those ages, they weren't going to understand what a terrorist attack was. And then for the older kids like
No.
myself, then the older kids like myself, if we did know, understandably, they didn't want to tell us because they obviously would have caused a panic then. So that's why they tried to make it like it was just like, go home, enjoy your day, and that's it.
I got to acknowledge this. Like Braxton said, I don't know what's going on in someone's brain, especially in my case, if the person or people is anti-Black. And that's what's wrong with our society right now. It's been wrong for a long time, but now it's getting worse because we're either anti-Semitic, we're
Yeah.
anti-Black, we're I don't know what the fuck, we're all anti-something, anti-gay, whatever the hell the case might be. Maybe a lot of us have autism and don't realize it. As a matter of fact, one of my coworkers, she took a test and realized she is autistic. She is on the spectrum. She's my boss. Like she is a boss. And she's like, I understand now. So, it's one of these things of maybe the people they're calling on the spectrum are actually empathetic people, because I don't understand, and maybe I am on the spectrum. I don't know. I don't understand how you can hate somebody for who they love,
I don't
what they do, unless of course they're hurting people. Then I understand that perfectly well. I don't understand how you can hate somebody for their color, their religion, the house they live in. I just don't get it.
Because if they are not affecting you in some way, why should
Right.
Well, and I gotta ask because we were just talking about what happened in Minneapolis. Did you guys see what they also found in this guy's possession, like the messages that were written?
They weren't they anti-gay
It was a combination of it was like
and Republican? Or
it
no.
was like anti-black, anti-Hispanic, anti-Semitic.
Okay.
And there was even some sites are saying that is true, others saying it's not, but there's supposedly even a note that he had written on one of his weapons that said, I think you guys are going to get the understanding what this means. 6 million is not enough.
I did hear that. I heard that day one that was written
That
on there.
was,
I
regardless,
heard about that, but I did not realize it was with this guy.
yeah, I mean, it's like
Girl.
whether or not that it's true that he did have that with him or not, it doesn't matter. That is still pretty disturbing.
Yeah.
Everything that's going on right now is so disturbing, and we are the minority. I mean, that's something that we have to really look at. Minority is not color right now. Minority is not religion right now. Minority
Well,
is how we think about society.
it's funny because I've talked to you guys about this previously, but like I said, my current social group, my friends that I hang out with, nowadays, if you really think about it, like, because again, we're a diverse group, we're an interracial group, but now we've actually extended that even further because one of them one of them's actually bisexual. Then we got another who's trans, and I mean, it's not that we were intentionally trying to put this together, but you get the idea
The thing
that
is, we welcome anyone as
yeah,
long as they want to
well,
be good people to everyone else. I don't
Here,
care who they mess
yeah,
with in their
no, what I was
behind closed doors.
here's how it is for me. If somebody comes and becomes my friend, I see a friend. I could give two shits if it's a black person or a Hispanic person or a gay. I don't care.
Yep, yep.
I don't care if you're a Republican, if you're a Democrat, liberal. I don't care as long as you don't try to shove it down my throat.
So there was a DEI group, and I want to get everybody's opinion on this because you know what DEI is, right, Nick?
Yeah.
DEI.
Yeah,
Um,
diversity and inclusion.
yes, yeah,
Okay. So I won't say where this group was, but I'm a part of this group, and we have a meeting, and in this meeting, somebody makes a comment. Now, diversity and inclusion. Now, which means we try to dispel other people's thoughts on their biases, right? No matter what it is, their biases. Somebody in the group mentioned, and this was just an off the wall comment that had nothing to do with what we were talking about, but it hit me wrong. And you'll understand why when I say this. The comment was, well, my bias is that anybody that has a Southern accent, I know it's wrong, but all of a sudden I feel like that person is unintelligent. Now, mind you, I counted to 5 before I opened my mouth. When I opened my mouth, I said, in this area, in this group, I don't bring out my Southern. But in my normal day, y'all, bless your heart and kiss my ass, is part of my normal speech.
Mhm.
I'm as Southern as it gets. And all of a sudden it turned to, well, my so-and-so is from Tennessee. And okay, so you felt the need to say some shit. Why? Because people deal with, this group deals with people from all over. So you're going to assume somebody you're speaking with is unintelligent? The fuck?
I think I get why.
yeah.
I can get why. Because it's a bias. It's a bias that somebody takes on. Just like somebody takes on bias of somebody from another country with an accent is unintelligent about our stuff. Or somebody that they call from the ghetto with their, putting out their bubonics is unintelligent.
I don't think
Get it.
it's even that, not completely, because when you look at a lot of the movies that have been put out in the past, a lot of people have been a lot of the Southern people have been represented as not intelligent, like trailer park trash.
Oh, baby, I am
And
as
also
trailer
the
park trash as it gets. I will be the first to tell you.
Well, and
That
also a
doesn't
lot of
mean I'm
people.
not intelligent.
Well, and also a lot of people think too. I mean, not to sound crazy with this, Adrian. Of course, obviously, there's also that belief that a lot of the Southerners down there too are also like inbreeders and that kind of thing.
Right. Right. So, and that is like what we were talking about. That is a bias, whether it comes from TV, whether it comes from our own stupidity, because that's exactly where that came from, is a
There's like
person's stupidity.
yeah, I mean, even if it is true, because there actually is like I don't know if you guys heard, there's like a family that lives out in West Virginia, and they're like an inbred family. They've had you know it's been like that for decades on it. Now, not all members of the family have taken, like some of them actually did not want to take part, moved away, started lives elsewhere with
I've
actual
seen that.
family.
I've
Yeah,
seen
like
that.
they do that, but
Uh-huh.
they're pretty notorious for the inbreeding and obviously their features because it's like okay, that might be true to them, but that doesn't mean obviously all Southerners are like that, of course.
But okay, so just like Braxton said, okay, so these outside people that don't know us, never saw us, we don't open our mouths. We're standing in front of a group of very diverse people, right? Let's say I'm standing next to Braxton, right? All they say is our names and where we're from. That's all. Nothing else. Okay. If they say I'm from Kentucky, yep, that's right, Braxton Whitaker's. If they say, which I did live part of my life in Kentucky, that's where my Southern comes from. Oklahoma, that's where my Southern comes from. And believe me, when I get pissed off, my Southern comes out right along with my Bulgarian. And when you get redneck and Bulgarian together, you make words that don't even make sense.
Yeah.
But if people that did not know us, we were standing next to each other, they're going to assume I'm inbred. He's ghetto. Before we open our mouths, we don't have to say a word. But when they actually get to talk to us, look at the knowledge he puts out. I don't care where he was raised. If he was raised in the ghetto, fuck, look how far he rose above it.
Yeah.
If I was inbred, I can form a sentence.
Braxton was right.
I'm the daughter of doctors. This is...
Braxton was right too. I just looked it up. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. The Whitakers in West Virginia.
Yeah.
And they're a lot of times they usually keep. A lot of times
died recently.
Yeah. Well, I know obviously with the health issues and stuff, but I mean a lot of them usually just keep to themselves. So they have had. There was at least they did allow one or two like camera crews come in just to give them an idea of what their lifestyle was.
And you know what? How is that their fault? That's the fault of whoever had them.
Yeah. Like I said, there are some. Like I said, there are some members of the Whitaker family that was not going to take part, and they wanted to have actual families. But it's kind
those are ones that had enough sense because
the ones that had enough sense to leave and start lives of their own. But
some of those people couldn't even walk.
Yeah.
Let alone get up and leave.
Deformities they suffered through, and they didn't really get much. They didn't really get like because they keep to themselves most of the time. It's quite obvious they don't look for any type of medical attention.
They talk about Arkansas being inbred. I don't know where that came from. I really don't. My sister lives in Arkansas. She didn't come from there, but she lives there. I don't understand. Why can't we take, and this is where I think it's just how, not so much even how you're raised, it's how you decide to look at life and how our brains are wired, because I can't see how you can look at a group of people and group them all together. The drug addicts out on the streets, There's a story behind each one of them. There is a story. And that story is one fork away from ours. They took the wrong fork. We had that same thing presented to us, and we could have been this far from taking that same fork and being in that situation. When we decide we are just so much better because something caused us not to take that path for that second, we're not. We are not that much better because it could have been any one of us. Just like I say, we're all one paycheck away from being homeless.
Yep.
Unless you're a millionaire, I guess. But I mean, in all reality, we live paycheck to paycheck. Even if we have a little savings, how long is that going to last? One mortgage payment? One month?
May not even last that long.
Yeah,
Right.
well, and there's this whole thing now that's going around that we're going to be entering something that's going to be called the Great Recession. The Great Recession is a
We're getting there. We're getting
Yeah.
there.
I mean, well, considering it happened almost 100 years.
And guess what?
No, that was depression. We had a recession in the 2000s.
Yeah, but it was relatively brief, though.
No, we're going to hit depression again. We're headed there. But here's the thing. Those rednecks are going to become real fucking valuable about that point.
Yep.
You know why? Because we can hunt. We can garden. And we're not worried about, getting, our hands dirty. We will survive.
Braxton also mentioned about also, I guess he's adding, like you said, about Arkansas, also Alabama and parts of Georgia. I thought Mississippi.
I've never heard that about Alabama or Georgia. I've always heard, I guess I've lived on this side, so I've always heard those are really gorgeous areas.
I thought Mississippi was like that too, though. I mean, I could be wrong.
I know they are. I've been to all three, and they're gorgeous. Now, I will tell you, in Alabama, as a white person, you damn sure don't walk into some places.
Yeah.
Learn that the hard way. You do not do that.
I've only been through Georgia. If we ever went through Mississippi, it was very brief. But for the most part, I've been through parts of Georgia, but I've not been through
Georgia's gorgeous.
And Louisiana too. But I don't think we ever went through most. I don't think I've ever fully been in Mississippi and Alabama.
They are gorgeous. They're humid.
I
heard. But absolutely gorgeous states. I love them. Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana,
Georgia,
Florida. Georgia and their peach ice cream this time of year is amazing. They can forage and grow stuff. What do you mean they?
Right. Prejudgment and first impression. I was raised in the burbs, but I know how to talk, hood, if need be. And
there you
white people, they, that's actually something that even happens.
Oh, I can get that way. Trust me.
And believe it or not, we have some of that. Not very much, but we have some of that talk from like whites here in Chicago, like especially urban areas.
It's all in what you want to choose. Like, I can choose to have that accent and be that redneck. I can choose that. And when I get mad, I choose that. But, of course, I'm not going to hurt anybody doing it. My language might. But, it's how you want to treat people, honestly. I don't give a shit how someone talks. I don't give a shit what they're doing. I don't give a shit who they're screwing. How do you treat others? That's my question. How do you treat someone in need? How do you treat someone that is different than you? How do you treat somebody you've never met? That's how I gauge someone.
I'm going to throw another perfect example of something like this. I mean, it may be partially unrelated, but it still does involve help regardless. And these are coming from two friends of mine. Guy saw almost a week ago that I suffered almost a nervous breakdown. Did you guys see that recently from a few days ago?
I did. I just did not get specifics, and you were busy at the time, so I let it go because you were over it by the time I could get
Yeah.
there.
So I was talking with one of my friends about about the situation, and she was with another friend of his, basically of hers, and they knew immediately that I was in trouble. Like they obviously knew, and thankfully I didn't have to work the next morning, so they actually decided to stop by, and as they said, they kidnapped me,
I saw
and
that.
they brought me up to Wisconsin, to stay the night at his house, and what I find really fascinating, and again, it had nothing to do with race or anything. It was just them not only just being good friends, but just being good people in general. These two people that picked me up were Native Americans.
I
And
saw that.
yeah, you saw, okay, so I wasn't sure if you saw the whole thing, but yeah, they picked me up. It was not about anything like that. They obviously picked me up and took me out because it was the right thing to do. They cared about me, and that I couldn't thank them enough. For them to like have the courage and strength. Like the guy that was with her, that was his decision, saying, you know what, let's go get Nick. He's in serious trouble in a really bad spot. Let's take him. He'll stay the night at our place just so he can get out of the house.
Yeah.
And that really did help me out a lot. That was honestly probably my first. Yes, I go on a lot of road trips, obviously with Tom, but this was probably my first. Even though it was just an hour drive, still, this was probably my first real road trip with my group of friends going out. Because before that, we've had made attempts doing that previously, but to no avail. But now we finally made that happen, and it was just such a very refreshing experience. Just
Well,
be helped by these wonderful friends of mine.
we would have a lot less trouble in this world if we would all wake up every morning and think, if this is my last day on earth, and who knows, it could be. If this is my last day on earth, what legacy am I leaving? What I do today is what people are going to talk about forever. What legacy am I leaving?
That's the thing I have been worried about for the last 4 years.
Yes,
What is going to be my legacy?
I know.
Um, and I like to think that
I believe that,
things,
Braxton, and
the
I hate that.
team and Things Network is going to be my legacy. That even after I'm gone, somebody's going to pick up the reins, which I've already got that established,
Mhm.
and continue it on for years and years and years.
Right.
Absolutely. And I see the same thing also for myself. Obviously with I feel like I've left a few, like obviously, like you guys know my audiobooks that I do. Even after when I'm gone, it's just like, it's no different than like an actor or a singer. Like even when I'm gone, those recordings, they're still going to remain forever. That's why I'm always, that's kind of part of my legacy. But there's a few other things, but it would take too long for me to explain everything. But you guys get the idea, though.
Yeah, Braxton, I get that. I understand that completely. But here's the thing, I'm not talking about what we actually leave behind as physical things like you guys are. They're actually tangible things. I'm talking about the last, you go through Facebook and you see some of our paranormal investigators who have passed. And
Yep.
you see the little comments underneath them like, I just talked to that person yesterday, or we just had a Paracon a month ago, or whatever the case might be. What they talk about is how that person treated others, how that person made others feel. And that's what's important. How did you make someone feel? People forget your words, people forget your face, but they do not forget how you made them feel. That's
Well,
and that is like the best quote I have ever heard, because it's
well,
true.
and you guys know all too well. I've said it hundreds of times, but I'll say it again. Like obviously, when I tell you guys about all these countries that we've managed to connect with and stuff like that. And just because, like, again, even with what's been going on in other parts of the world right now, just because they come from, like, let's say, a country that maybe over here we don't get along with, that doesn't mean that everybody is on the same page.
But who doesn't get along with them? Did they do something to us? No, they didn't. They
Exactly.
had nothing because maybe their dictator or
Yeah.
their president or their whoever their leader is might have had something to
That's
do
what I.
with what they did to us. Doesn't mean they
Yeah.
did. They had no control.
That's what I mean. Is that just because if it's coming from a country that's ran by a dictator, it's not. I mean, that doesn't mean everybody is in support of that. So just because they come from a country that may not be good, I mean, I would still be willing to get along with that person. And like
Sure.
you were just saying, if I was, well, I hate to bring it up, but just say, for example, if I had not survived my brain bleeds, and you talk to some of those other investigators from those particular countries and say, you speak like, how was Nick when he treated you? Because I know you guys have been getting a lot of bad press because of what's going on and, the dictatorship and whatever. And they probably would say exactly what you would think, saying, in spite of that, he treated me the most nicest, most respectful way,
Yeah.
and I did the same thing, vice versa. So
Right.
that's kind of
They
to
had
me.
they like, did we ask? Maybe we did, going back into my past life stuff. Maybe we did have a say, but we don't know it now. That we did have a say in where we were born, what our situation is, and how we're going to treat things. But they did not have a say in what their country did to us, just as
Right.
we right now do not have a say in how we are treating other countries.
This just, you guys know this. Again, I'm almost done putting this together, but my flag display that I have, um, the most recent flags that I had gotten, I got a flag, and one of these flags was a country that I don't even have connections with, but yet I still decided to get it anyway. Was the flag of China, and my mom, of course, did mention me at one point. She's like, "You do know China's pretty much ran by a dictator too, right?" I was like, "Yes, but just because I got it does not mean I'm supporting the dictatorship
Right.
over there. I
Right.
got it because, as you guys seen from my friends that I hang out with, one of those friends of mine, she's actually Chinese. So I got the, I mean, yes, in the beginning, it was mostly when I started putting this flag display together, it was to represent, again,
I'm
all the
still listening.
all the connections and close ties I have with. But then but then some of my friends and I, we decided to also take it one step further and decided to also add the flags that dealt with our ancestry. And while some of those same flags, while I had connections with, I also have ancestry with, there were a few that weren't. So I decided in her favor, in her case, because she also requested that I get it. That's what made me get. That's what made me get the Chinese flag to add to the display. So it's not. I'm not trying to do it in a bad way under any way, shape, or form. It was just to show that hey, just because you're from this, I'm not getting every flag of of every country flag, just the ones I have the close ties and ancestries with. So just again, China, just because she came there, that doesn't mean that they're all, they're like their leader in this case.
See what Chris said?
Yes, I know what he's really trying to say.
Where'd Adrian go?
She said she'd be right back.
Oh,
Oh,
there.
there she is.
I'm right here. So here's the thing. America got big. Okay. We got too big for our britches. And just like any actor or anybody else who gets big and gets on top of the world, takes it too far and thinks they can't be brought down. Well, guess what? We can be, and we probably will be.
Oh, Yeah, Chris is right. It's filling in for Pickle Tom's mine.
Uh,
That's why he's saying all that stuff.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Tommy, um,
just realized he hasn't shown up once tonight.
yeah, he has.
I didn't see him. No, no,
I'm
wait,
sure.
you're thinking of Tom McNicholas. I'm talking about Tom Nally, Pickle Tom.
Pickle Tom.
Okay.
Can
Yeah.
you get to Tom's level? Yeah, I can.
Well, wait,
I can.
he's actually out of town.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's in New Jersey. I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he's
New
celebrating his anniversary.
Jersey.
Yeah,
right.
he's out in New Jersey celebrating the anniversary of his girlfriend. So he's like in Atlantic City. I think.
What? He's celebrating his anniversary?
No, I mean I said that too fast. He and his girlfriend are celebrating their anniversary together.
Okay, I was wondering how that's her anniversary.
It's been a long day for me today.
Okay.
But yeah, it's Atlantic City. That's right. But I always have to tell Tom because it's New Jersey. I'm like, yeah, I know, but hey, it's just a Jersey thing. You just got to be in Jersey to get it. I
Jersey.
haven't been in
It's
Jersey.
Jersey.
It's about to get longer for you because you have another show after this one.
I'm not. I'm not sure if we're going to do it, but I'll check with Nikki. It's like I said, I'm actually pretty exhausted, but we'll see. We'll see where things go.
You seriously need to prioritize what you do and don't do.
It's honestly, I'm not.
He has been.
It's not. I'm not going to go into details, obviously, but
Come on.
to be fully honest with you guys, it's been kind of a rough day for me today. So obviously, I'm not going to say it on the show, of course, but it was a lot more rougher than I expected. It's kind of drained me a lot.
That's okay. When it's a rough day, think about every morning when you wake up. Try this for a week. See how it works. Every morning when you wake up, think about what kind of difference can I make today? What is my goal going to be today?
Yeah.
And that I'm glad I'm alive today. That's the first thought. I have the choice today of what I want to do and what legacy I want to leave.
Exactly.
And you act accordingly. You don't sit and wallow in whatever the hell happened. You let that go. Because that's somebody else's issue of how they feel about you. It's somebody else's issue about how they want to talk about you. That is not your problem. That is theirs. Your problem is how you handle yourself and your mental health today.
Right.
Another thing to do, I've actually learned this from a podcast that I like to listen to. When he wakes up every morning, he says out loud 3 things he's grateful for.
That's right. When I wake up, if I ever wake up, which I'm not saying I don't, going, oh, fuck, I got to do this again today. Which we all do because we work. We go, fuck. Jeremy with his book, it's like, oh, fuck, do I really want to do this today? But we get up.
I've never had that thought.
You will. So we get up, and when that's our first thought, we turned around immediately. We're like, you know what? And if you have to, which I do, but some people don't.
What was that?
What the hell was that? Yeah.
Stop it. You done?
Well, what it is for me when I get up every morning is, because my body is so stiff and I try to, get things loosened up. That's how it is.
Always something. Always.
Yeah.
So the first thing we do when it's, I don't want to do this, or, oh shit, this hurts, and how did this happen, and when did this ache come on? First thing you do is turn around, and I have to go extreme. My things are way extreme, so I have to go, what if I didn't wake up today? Could be a whole lot worse. At least I feel it. So then I say, okay, what can I do today my job is to help people. So I can either approach this with the way I would want to be treated if I'm on a phone with someone and needing help and frustrated. I can either match their energy or I can give them the comfort they need. Even if they're bitches, I don't care. I don't know if their child died this morning, and that's the way you have to handle it. Did they get a divorce? Did they find out their husband was cheating? Did their child die? Who knows? So I treat everybody like the worst happened to them today, and I'm going to get them through it. And the next thing I think is, okay, I have so much more than either what I had 10 years ago or what someone else has or whatever the case might be. And I'm like, okay, it's all good. And now how am I going to treat people if I die tomorrow? And I have to take it to the extreme because if I don't, my mind doesn't comprehend it. So that's what I do. You've always got it better than someone you know. And you can either take that and be, I'm better than you, or you can take that as, let me help you. At least I'm lucky enough to have a little more than you do, so let me help you. That's our choices in life.
I got up at 5:30 this morning because
Right, Braxton?
I had to go on the road. Went down to Noblesville today. Took Angelia with me, and I've been trying to, like a couple months ago, I actually took her to Ohio because when I was getting Social Security set up for her, um, one of the questions that was asked me was, has she been out of state? And it dawned on me that she had never been out of state.
Right.
So I took her to Ohio, um, and I'm planning on taking her up to Michigan. The Michigan border is only an hour away, so
Right.
I was going to say that shouldn't be too far from Indiana, Ohio, Indiana, Michigan border.
yeah. Illinois, I don't know if I'm gonna
That's
do
still
Illinois
3.5 hours.
or right.
You're still about 3.5 hours away from the Indiana Illinois border.
So when I got up this morning, aside from the, like that, my first thing was, okay, I need to get my writing done before we go on this trip.
Of course it was.
Well, because I'm not going to get back in town until at least 5 o'clock. That's at the earliest. Still got to feed her supper. Need to have my supper, and then be ready for the show at 8. So I got all my writing done. Went to Barnes and Nobles today, and holy cow! I found a treasure.
I
But
don't think we have one here anymore.
Barnes and Noble,
Yeah.
you should.
I
That's
think we,
the biggest book chain in the world right now.
maybe in Denver, but we don't have one here.
Oh, no, I'm sure. I'm going to look it up right now.
Nick, are you talking to Kate?
No, well, I was, but now Robert.
I thought so
Robert
because you're sitting there giggling like a little girl.
No, 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 Robert. It was actually Robert that made me laugh because he said Illinois wrong too.
He didn't say it wrong. There's a lot of fucking noise in Illinois.
Okay, according to this, you do have a Barnes and Noble.
I was gonna say Barnes and Noble. I mean, it's like, geez, there's just not that many of them around, especially over here now.
It's over by 10th and 20th.
It's the one last time I went to a Barnes and Noble. Actually, I went back in December. It was right around Christmas, and I have to admit, I kind of miss the way how like such bookstores like that existed. Because if you guys remember, we also used to have Borders, and
I remember that
Oh,
school.
I'm
that was
actually in Greeley.
that was one of my favorite books. I mean, my mom and I literally we were talking about me trying to get a job over there. Like after I graduated high school, I should have gotten it. I don't know if they allowed high school kids to work, but if they did,
I'm
I should
sure.
have gotten it before I graduated. But that would have been a great job for me. To
You
work
know, a lot of our college students that we deal with at work, the colleges encourage the kids to, they're not all kids, but they encourage the students to get their books from Barnes and Noble. Their college books. You know, I'm afraid to even say it. I've only been to Barnes and Noble one time in my life.
See, it's funny how you also said that too, because I mean, in the case of Borders, right before it closed down, the ironic part is the last amount of books that I ever bought, ironically, were paranormal books, and I still have them to this day. And you guys, but the very last one that I still read to this day, you guys know all too well, especially now Halloween season is coming up. And again, this is another reason why I'm trying to get these audiobooks done as quickly as possible. The original Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark books. I have the Treasury book. That's all three books in one. That book is the very last one that I got from Borders, literally right before they closed. And I mean, I would grab it now, but it's kind of a distance. But also, you would clearly see that obviously that they the book is aged, of course. You know, there are some tears and whatnot, but I still read that book every October to add to the Halloween season. But I still got some stuff from Borders right before they shut down completely.
Kate,
Wait, what?
okay.
Oh my God, Kate, stop taking my most interesting man in the YouTube world comments. she's she's taking my speech that I always use for Tom Ellie and his live streams because I take you guys remember the Dos Equis, the most interesting man in the world commercials? You guys remember those?
No,
You don't remember those? Those were like around for like
Oh, I
over a
do.
decade.
no.
It was always like at the end, it's like, I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. You don't remember that?
Oh, I know it's memes now. Is I
Yeah,
don't always whatever, but when I
I
do,
use I
you're,
use a
you're
lot of
right. Barnes and Nobles is not in Greeley. The closest one to you is at a place called the Promenade Shops at Centera.
That's Centera.
where's that at, baby?
It's in Loveland. It's on the
Loveland.
way to.
Right
Yeah.
on the corner.
We're trying to figure out Barnes and Noble where the closest
Oh yeah,
is around
Barnes
here.
and Noble is right there. Yeah, in Centera.
I
I've been.
figured Denver.
34 and 25.
It's on this side of I-25.
I got a copy of
20 minutes.
I got a copy of what Chris said. Yeah, I can't copy it, but I just gotta basically show it just so I can pause and look at it later.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because
It's
like in the commercials, they would always have these funny like comments about who the most interesting man in the world is. Like they say, there's like as an example, he is the life of parties he has never attended. If he were to punch you in the face, you would have to fight out the strong urge to thank him. Sharks have a week dedicated to him. He is the most interesting man in the world.
Y'all understand? Okay, let's bring this to reality. Y'all understand? When you get his fucking head this big, guess who's got to take it down? Yeah.
Yeah.
she had to do it last week.
Calm your shit down. Please don't give him a big head because I got to pop it. Okay?
Just like when you said, Jeremy, earlier, is don't give Katie any ideas for a second phone.
She gets way too many ideas.
Chris?
Oh, yeah.
Chris? Okay. I'm going to fix you for the night, Chris. There's this little saying, and if you need me to enact it for you, I will, but hopefully you won't. There's this little saying, pop goes the weasel. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. If you need me to explain, I will, but let's hope you don't.
And she's not talking about Bobby Heenan, Chris.
No. No. And I don't think we need to traumatize Nick that much.
Oh, God. Yeah, I think I'm traumatized enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're not. You're not. You're not.
No,
See, with you, we don't call it traumatizing. We call it educating.
Well, it's educating on your parts. It's traumatizing to me.
No, because someday it's going to become real life, so you'll be okay with it. You'll know what to expect and what not to, and what not to allow.
are you sure about that?
I hope.
Well,
That's my
I will
hope
just tell
anyway.
you guys, if you're telling me what I think you're trying to tell me, we'll just say looks like I might have a few dates coming up. I mean, hey, you never know.
Okay, so in case you do, if
Two of them,
anybody
actually.
says let's play Pop Goes the Weasel, just say no. Just say I'm not into that. That's all you got to say. Just say
I
no.
don't think I want to. I don't think I want to even know
Just
what
say no.
that even supposed to mean.
Okay. Nick. So she grabs it, right? Pop goes the weasel.
Oh God.
Like I said, just say no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, as Kay would usually,
But Nick, she didn't say when you pop goes the weasel.
I don't think I even want to know. To be
It doesn't
honest.
matter when. You never want popped. Okay? Okay.
Oh, there's certain times.
No, you never want that thing sticking out of there and go pop. That shit gonna hurt.
Yeah, it
And
sounds
that's the
like
whole
it's gonna
idea.
hurt.
That shit gonna hurt.
Pop-Tarts for
Okay.
themselves
Okay.
without asking.
Okay. Well,
You-
what
so,
I'm talking about
when
would
you're-
further traumatize Nick.
When you're on your dates, you're gonna remember some of these things and you're gonna go, uh-uh. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
we've been on for 2 hours. Where you been?
No!
Jill, don't you love it? We're getting him prepared for life. And crazy ass women.
You guys are killing me.
We are going to have to go more in depth on AI another time. Because
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the hell happened with AI?
yeah,
We went to AI, what it does to the world, and then back to reality of what the world can do to Nick if he's not careful. And if he doesn't have someone to tell him exactly how shit goes down. Jeremy,
Oh God,
thanks for talking to you.
okay,
I
don't.
know. I don't know if that would be a smart move on my part or not.
I was gonna say, Jeremy, don't take it. Don't take it.
Robert, you know it does when I'm on.
Do not take the request.
Should I or shouldn't I?
Oh, well, she didn't make it. She didn't make you promise that you would do it.
Wait, what?
She only asked if she could make a request. She didn't say he had to do it.
Well, that is a good point. I'm almost afraid to find out what that request is.
Me too.
Wait, what?
All right, Kate, have at it. What do you want?
What the earth? I'll give half what you said. What?
I'll give half what you said.
Arnold is his good neighbor. Rocky
neighbor.
asks him for boxing advice. Minecraft move 2.
Nikki is just waking up.
Can you copy and paste that too?
Jeremy's reactions are priceless, though. No words needed. No,
Okay.
absolutely not. Because he knows the shit comes out my mouth with he never knows what it is. Get off me.
I've seen it.
Get off me. You are scratching me.
Here's your request, Jeremy. Well, I get you a clown. I thought it's a clown. I get you a crown to wear on the live stream.
King of King.
King of King on it, please.
Yeah. Not King of Kings, just King of King.
Okay, so at least I don't have to pop his head because we've had him as Adonis. We have had him as the paranormal Adonis. We have had him.
I have fought that too.
We had pants made of his head that girls wore. So.
Oh shit! I
He
forgot.
was also the paranormal inmate too.
Yeah. That's not an ego boost.
Yeah, inmate is not.
He's on. Kate's on it.
About all the things that's supposed to be boosting my ego.
Now, when a girl wears his face on her crotch,
that kind of gives me uneasy feelings.
Wait, what? What was it that you
know,
said?
it could be a lot of different things.
Yeah, but far as I
Thank you,
know,
honey.
no one ever got the pants. Only the shirt.
I have the pants.
Shit.
Yeah. And there was quite a few that had the pants.
I've only ever seen the one shirt.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of shirts and there's a lot of pants out there.
Crotch face.
Braxton, this was during a time when we were in a bad place. No other way of saying it. And there was this thing about putting my face on a shirt, and I gotta admit that the picture was damn good because I took it, but I never actually thought that it
Yes, Jill, there are.
The boxers too.
I forgot about the boxers. I never thought that shirt would actually be made, let alone pants. Or
They weren't just pants. They were leggings.
Leggings, yeah.
Yes, there were.
Yeah. Them were the good days.
That's actually pretty smart, Chris.
Face to crotch, yeah. Well, it depends on who's wearing it.
That's really.
And how they cut the material and all that, yeah. So that's why you've never seen mine. You'll see the shirt, but you have never seen my pants, and there's a reason for that.
Yeah, no, Nikki, you cannot buy any. They have.
Yes, Nikki, you can. I'll send
No, I
you
put
the
a
link.
stop to that. Remember?
Huh?
I put a stop to that when we all met.
You may have, but that doesn't mean that I can't put them back on.
Oh well, okay, that's different. But I put a stop to them doing it.
Oh yeah. They don't get the proceeds anymore.
Yeah,
But
because they still had it up on after we all left and everything, and I told them to take it down.
oh, did you? I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh no, it can certainly be done.
Let's
Can you
not.
imagine? Okay, I gotta say this because I think it was Jill who asked if there were Jeremy boxers. Imagine too if imagine there were like Jeremy bras or something.
So for around Christmas time, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put those on. Mark my words, watch and see. It's gonna happen, and then everybody that gets them has to be comfortable with coming on the show, or at least taking a picture with them on.
Okay. Now, first of all, half of these women here are married.
So
Yeah,
How are their husbands going to be feeling when their wife is wearing a shirt with my face on it?
ask my husband on one of our first dates when he had to see the picture of you on my back.
see, I was just thinking. I know it's
That
gonna
was
sound
an
crazy. I could see someone
conversation.
like Jill wearing that because she's in California.
He was
where,
like, take that off for a minute, would you? Yeah,
Jesus
because
Christ.
that was during the conference.
You just had to be there when all of this was happening. It was a really awkward time for me. It really was. And this whole paranormal Adonis, they worked on me for months before I finally accepted that nickname.
You never actually accepted it.
Didn't I?
No. You never actually said it's okay.
No.
The most you would ever say is that's what we called you.
Well, I have that name as my TikTok handle.
Right, but you would never actually say that it's okay or that you accepted it. All you ever said was that's what they called you.
I really don't remember. I thought I accepted it because it wasn't going away.
Well, no, it wasn't going away.
Yeah.
But, you didn't have to accept it for it to not go away.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, we are going to. Hey, babe,
Yes.
how do you feel about me wearing boxers with Jeremy's face on it?
Oh God.
We're asking about husbands. You don't give two shits about it.
Not really. I
Yeah.
could
See,
tell you a story about the shirt.
I did just tell the story about the shirt.
Yeah.
Jill apparently wants my face on a bra.
That's what I said, a bra.
Hey, that's right. One here, one here. One face here, one face here. We got this. We can do
I
this.
literally said that like a minute ago.
We can do. We got this. Christmas, here we come. We got this.
Oh, it'll be a Christmas we'll never forget.
That's right.
Jeremy, think about it. You'll get a real.
I've
special
definitely got plenty
card
of people
exchange.
that'll do that order, that'll fill that order in the company.
Huh?
I've got people who will make that clothing in the company. You better believe I do.
Oh yeah, one of his.
Yeah, hell, I've got like 3 partners that would do that.
All right. Well, we need to have a discussion
All right.
because it's going to be up for order on Christmas. After Halloween, that's what we're doing.
Kate still wants
I
to know.
think, Jeremy, I would go, with your beard, kind of do the panty thing.
Oh, we're panties.
what?
No, I think
Yeah, with
tights are
the
good enough.
beard.
I think tights are good enough.
No, I think the panties with that beard, I think that would be.
Oh my god.
Jeremy, Kate's still asking, so we're good for the crown then?
What?
Okay, what exactly are you wanting to do, Kate?
He's wanting to put a crown on you. during your show.
Like a picture or what?
Like an actual
No,
crown.
a real. She's making a crown for you.
Like a real one for me to wear?
Yes.
That's what she was telling you. That was the request.
Well, shit, I can just go to
Burger King.
Halloween and get a crown.
Yeah, get one of the crowns there.
Yeah, I can go
Alexis,
to Halloween and get a crown for $10 or however much they sell
Or
it.
you can go to Burger King and get one free.
that too. Braxton here says, looks like he's taking it even one step further. Next, you can infuse your
She says
face
a real
pictures
crown.
on lingerie.
Oh,
He's
Hey,
supposed to be King of
Lois,
Kings
I see
because
you
he's like knows everything about Stephen King.
Mm.
So they're calling him King of Kings, and she wants a crown for him. But then we brought up the face, and then we brought up our first date with his face on my back, and yeah. So we told part of that story. We didn't tell the whole story.
That's right, Jeremy. You've always got a place in my heart. Or
Hold on.
other
Oh,
places.
I
Jill.
get it back.
It was really hard to look you with a straight face when we got back to the event.
Jeremy, about what to put on the crown. Wait, read Jeremy. What about what to
Laser
put on the crown?
panties for
Hold on.
next.
That, if it's any consolation, I tried to discourage it. I really did.
You're
I
lucky,
didn't.
you're lucky I didn't wear the damn tights.
It just depends on where he's at on the tights. I
All
mean,
over.
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
talking all the fuck over.
No, we seen the layouts, the pictures of where my face is going to be. It was going to be right at that spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like it was little his face all over the damn face, like all over, like polka dots with his face.
Interesting.
All you got to see was one huge face in yours.
Jeremy, King of King or the Queen of the King?
Tights, recruit style, yeah, pretty much.
Well, you ain't going to see me being queen of anything. I need a queen.
oh man.
Don't you even think of it, Adrian. Don't even think
Cream. So
Oh man, that's so funny.
No, I'm
I love the
actually trying to
comments.
decide how much longer I'm going to keep this beard.
Well, long enough. Well, never mind. I got screenshots. I got pictures. We can put it on there. No big deal.
Naturally.
We can make underwear, like he was talking about. Girls' underwear with the beard. We got this. We got this.
Okay, now. Okay, look what I did. Oh, yeah, no. She had a mute. No, I'm not even going to go there. No. When he was talking about putting my beard on panties,
Uh-huh.
I legitimately thought he was talking about having regular panties and then adding whiskers coming out of the sides.
Oh, it is, but it's going to be your face on it.
But
I just had
whiskers that are added on to the sides of the panties, like, that's what I thought it was.
No. Yeah, we're gonna. Jill, get with me. We're gonna do this shit.
Well,
I literally was just thinking of an idea, and you know what? I am not even going to share it because I know you guys would get ideas immediately out of it.
Oh no, it can be done on thongs because the backside doesn't matter. It's the front.
Oh, Kate's got another request. What do we got this time?
I really want to say no to this one. I really want to say no to this one.
Tights, bras, and a crown.
Tights, bras, and a crowd.
Lights already exist. Bras and a crown don't yet.
Ideas are already. I haven't even said what they are.
I'm in trouble, folks. I might as well just give in.
I mean, Jeremy, if you're in trouble, there's a good likely chance I'm probably not going to be too far behind. So I'm probably going to be catching up with you.
You know what? It's becoming COVID season again, and some people still wear masks. We can do the mask thing with a beard.
You know, that's what I was just literally saying, Jill. Like when she said, even a bikini so we can wear it out. I was going to say, especially Jill, because she lives in California. She's by the beaches.
I'm still trying to get rid of the Fiends mask, but we're so far removed from the pandemic now, they're virtually worthless.
Yeah.
Well, when we got sick this last time, when we go from upstairs to downstairs because mom and dad don't have it, we wore them.
I think I gave you some of those masks, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is makeup an option? This guy does not wear makeup.
Yeah, I
yourself or me?
cannot see that happening.
Yeah, this guy does not wear makeup.
Unless, of course, he passes out at a location, and then it could happen.
Yeah, let's try not. Yeah, that scares the shit out of me. What she
I can imagine.
Yeah, I'm gonna look like the fifth member of Kiss or something.
I will have to admit that would actually look pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
You're the
One of the people that run around town here. We have a person that runs around town here that has bigger boobs than I do and a beard bigger than Jeremy's. So, you know, we could do that.
I mean, if Jeremy won't do it, I will, because I have worn like black makeup and stuff, not just for my character, but just in general. I do that myself.
The thing about eyeliner is I would be so scared to have anything close to my eye.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Yes, he can't even put eye drops in.
Oh, that I have no trouble with. But using
Jill, yeah.
I don't know what she's referring that to, but okay.
The beard and the boobs. This person, I honestly do not know whether to call it ma'am or sir. And I would love to be able to acknowledge whatever they identify with, but I don't know.
Is this person part of the circus?
It very well could be, but no. It's actually every town event that we have, and has a man pushing her, I'm going to say. I don't know.
Okay, boobies around my eyes, I can deal with that. I can deal with that.
Oh my God. Yeah, Nikki, I'm just looking at it now. Oh my God. I gotta send this to you guys. I gotta send this. I'm sending this to you guys in a heartbeat.
Oh no, what is it?
Yeah, it probably is, Jill. I don't want to say anything and be wrong, so I just say hello. That's all I say.
I'm just gonna send it in the Supernatural chat. Talk chat.
I'm gonna be honest. Generally, I do not mess around with pronouns. I don't do them.
I try to be respectful, but
Nikki, stop.
I'm just sending. Hey, just sending what I was told to send.
Wow.
Yeah, this really took a different direction.
So, on a different note, real quick, we're going to get off that for a second.
Yes, please.
Yeah, no.
How the hell did this show become all about me?
I have no idea.
That wasn't the intent tonight.
That was somewhere between Kate and what I did. So anyway,
Was it before or after Jill started talking about the shirt?
after
Okay.
it's Jill's fault. Um, so
Damn you, Jill.
we, y'all know I went to go see my brother in Kansas. I hadn't seen him since he was 17. We're obviously now a whole lot older. But I knew it then. I didn't say a word, but I knew that his oldest was pregnant. She never said nothing. I get home and he tells me he's going to be a grandpa. So now she announced it today. And
How
he is
far
going to be, huh?
How far along is she?
3 months. She was a month and a half at the time.
Okay.
She didn't even know for sure.
Sometimes women just have that glow.
Or other things, yeah.
Well, okay, like Angelia's mother.
Mhm.
I knew she was pregnant before she did because she just had that glow about her
Mm-hmm.
that I had never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And I just knew immediately that she was pregnant.
Yeah. I mean, I knew when I got pregnant. I knew when it happened. I mean, like immediate when it happened. And so, yeah, it's one of those things. But no, I could just feel her. I knew. Of course, you doubt yourself and don't say a word, which wasn't my place to say anything anyway, even if she did know. But yeah, they announced it today. Dad announced it a while back. She announced it today. They don't know what it is yet, but this is actually blood family, which I'm not used to having around. So
Nick is too busy on his phone, so no, he's not okay.
I'm fine.
here, let's fix him. Are you done, Nick? Are you done? You ready to join us? Okay, just checking.
So much fun doing that.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Well,
We should
the
not
one
do
thing
this.
we can't do.
The only thing we can't
Oh,
do
Nick,
is oh,
say something. Oh, okay. We can. Okay, just checking.
what, unmuting him?
No, muting him to start with.
Someone just
I didn't
muted
think
me.
we could.
That was the thing I had to explain to you guys way back when I first got there. Is I had to remind everybody, okay, I can mute you, but you have to unmute yourself.
No, I could unmute him too.
Yeah. Now, when did I nix the most interesting man in the world? I didn't say anything bad about that, did I?
No, I don't know where Chris got that idea from.
Yeah. What the hell?
The glow means one of two things.
Oh,
Either
man, you
they
guys
got
are
some
killing me
babies
tonight.
or in them, or they got some Johnson or something.
Well, yeah. That's a good point. Yeah.
Either way, that had to happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Very true. Like I said, she had that glow.
yeah, see, I never had morning sickness ever. I felt better pregnant than I did when I wasn't.
No, that was her. She was the one that took him off.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was me.
I didn't do it.
That was me.
Yeah.
Even the most interesting man in the world can disappear.
Yep.
I wouldn't necessarily call myself that because I don't drink Dos Equis.
I wouldn't either. You're not going to get a big head. It's not going to happen. I don't care how someone kisses your behind. I'm the one that has to take it back down.
I'm not objecting to it.
That's the one thing I've always worried about myself is getting a big head, but so far far as I know, I haven't.
I have never had to take yours back down. No.
So.
No, as a matter of fact, I've had to tell you to step up. That, yes,
God damn
what
it,
someone's
Chris.
saying is true. Own up to it and shut the hell up.
Mhm.
God damn it, Chris. You would. I'm not even going to go there.
He didn't see that damn boobies. That's a problem.
No, that's not what I meant.
But no, really, I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep up with this. I haven't shaved since I shaved my head, and I'm kind of doing this as a test of how long I can put up with it.
Yeah, I could not. No.
I almost got rid of it a couple weeks ago because Angelia came up and grabbed and just started doing this.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
because
She's telling you that's long enough, Dad.
no, she likes to grab people's hands and shake.
Uh-huh.
So she grabbed my beard and started doing that. That did not feel good.
No.
But that was the only time she did it. Yeah.
Oh.
I like having a beard. I always have, but I never really actually tried to grow it out long. Like remember how long Scott's was when we
Oh,
came
yeah.
over?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see how long I can tolerate it.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. I couldn't do it just because smells get in there just like hair. Food gets in there because you're right there with food.
Well,
No.
I am always rinsing this thing down. I'm always combing it. That's why I got this comb down here so that I can do this all the time. I probably do it, once every 2 hours.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Zach was trying that too. And the only bad thing is when he goes to shave his face breaks out underneath it. So it's got like red spots when he shaves. His skin's so sensitive.
I will get that on occasion, not very often. Normally down here. On over here, I don't have that problem, but it's normally down here.
Kate, where on earth are you?
Kate, would y'all like a room? Like I can put y'all in another room over here, and y'all can.
Where on earth are you coming up with these? It's not even from the list that you sent me.
I think that would be a very bad idea, putting me in a room with Kate.
Braxton, sweetheart, I am probably nastier than any truck driver. I probably know more slang than what my kids come to me and ask me what shit means. My last name was Johnson for a while. Trust me, I know what it means. I am good on the slang. I got you there.
Trust her on that one.
I worked in a truck stop for a very long time.
I've been around her enough to yes.
I can probably make a sailor blush.
You could probably make a whole ship of sailors blush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a gift. What can I say?
Speaking of said gift, the gift of gab, look at the time, everybody.
Yeah, I was thinking like, holy cow.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
Hey, at least when I shared the show, I put a disclaimer on there that, probably discretion is advised.
Yeah, well, you guys pretty much
all they would need to see is you on there it's going to be that kind of show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you guys, along with everybody in the chat, my God, you guys have been killing the hell out of me tonight.
Nick, you weren't the only one being picked on, dude.
Yeah, I know, but still. And
this is very equal between you two.
Well, I can already tell you right now, even like from everyone who's been commenting and watching, I like I said earlier, but in this case, like I can hear everyone laugh right now from just watching the hell out of this.
We'll go with that. And you and I and a pin will have a date later.
Bowling pins.
No, a needle.
I don't know who she's talking about.
She's
with the
talking
bowl.
about me. She's coming up with more of these like crazy comments for the most interesting man in the world commercials. She's that's why I was asking, where the hell are you getting all these? All I don't even remember hearing these.
What?
And she's saying that she's making them up.
All right.
Hey,
So
I
you
was
guys,
wondering because I'm the
You too?
bowler of this crew.
you two, okay, Chris. When we have to have a come to Jesus meeting later and bring that head back down to reality, y'all gonna join. Got me?
I'd be more than happy to join because after everything you guys have been talking about, I think it's time for me to go read read a Bible. I know
You're
there's one around.
probably right.
Yeah,
Well-
I know there's one around here.
Also,
Now Kate is saying I'm the most interesting man in the world.
okay, well, I don't have to worry about bringing him back to reality. We're good there.
Yeah, I like to think I keep myself grounded on that.
Yeah, but if you're going to be the most interesting man in the world, you got to be sponsored by Dos Equis.
Sponsored by who?
Dos Equis
Dos
sucks
Equis.
unless you got like lots of lime and salt.
I mean, I heard it's actually pretty good. I've never had it before, but
Try it and let me know.
No, what
Let me
I
know.
they sell it at our store, so I can always just buy a 6-pack and bring it home.
Let's
I
just
don't
say
know.
it's a dark beer and it's from Mexico.
I know it
And
is,
they drink very, very dark beer, and it takes lime and salt to be able to even get it down.
Yeah.
I didn't even think it was that salty or anything.
Well,
It's
I don't
not.
even-
You have to put salt and lime in it.
That's interesting.
Robert, nowadays, well, sometimes you can never tell.
Wait, what did Robert say?
Robert,
Oh, okay. I was
see,
going to say, I thought that, yeah, like what Chris said, I thought that was more tequila than Dos Equis.
I'd like to keep this show on the air, so
I'm only showing these comments because I'm trying to take notes from.
if
King.
you were in person, I that's a whole different story. But since we have to keep the show on the air, I'm not going to prove that to you. But I do believe there's some kids that have birth certificates tied to me, so I think I'll go that route as proof. How about that?
Kate, I can already debunk that because I got a bunch of bites on my elbow.
Oh, and I can debunk that because, hey, Nick, you want to go back out to where we were at and see what happens out there?
Say no,
Talking
Nick.
about, are you talking about where I think you're talking
Nick,
about?
just say no.
Okay, fine. No.
See, we went out to this place that is a haunted location, rightfully so. It was the first African American village built here. It was their own little town, and it's one of the most amazing places out here. And we decided we were going to go. There was also standing water in the middle of summer, and you could not get out of your car. And I mean, you did not get out before they swarmed you to bite you.
It was bad that night.
We were hitting
sure
them
it
as
was.
we were running.
And same with the van too.
Oh, that reminds me. Fort Collins, which is an hour away,
Yeah.
has the first West Nile this year.
Oh,
Yeah, that's been a while since we had a case like that.
yeah.
So we will not be going out anywhere like that for a while.
Yeah,
We got rid of the pond because of that.
that night, holy cow! It was I had never seen that many mosquitoes.
I haven't in a long time
Yeah,
since Kentucky.
and we were killing mosquitoes inside the van as we were leaving,
Yep.
and they were just splattering on the windshield so bad that when Zach was using the windshield wiper, it was making it worse.
Oh,
And you see the
God.
blood.
Yeah.
It was
Those guys were hungry. There was no people been out there in a long time.
yeah.
They were hungry. We let them live another few days. That's our legacy
I
for that
cannot
day.
even like
Yeah.
can't even imagine just like the noise too associated with them. If there were so many of them.
Yeah, you could just about hear them as they splat on the windshield. Probably for a good 5 miles when we left there before it finally died down.
Oh yeah, if not more.
Kate is coming up with more.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Oh God! See, this is why I'm trying to use them to take notes because they're not sending them to me, so I have to, so I can use them for a future. There's so many of them she's making.
just go to the YouTube channel. They'll be there in the
I
chat
know
room.
that's why I'm showing the comments so I can look at it. Oh wait,
It's
no, you're talking about the actual comments. Okay.
Yeah, just go to the YouTube page, click on um, chat replay, and it'll all be well. It should all be there. I
I
know.
gotta say, I do like this one Kate said.
Hey, Kate, the joke's on you. I don't drink coffee.
Okay, on that note, I don't know what y'all men got going on here with people kissing y'all's asses, but I've had enough. So we're gonna shut this shit down.
How do you think I feel?
I can
Are you
imagine.
kidding?
I can imagine. So we're gonna shut this shit down and let Nick do this on the next show or
Oh,
whatever's
God.
gonna happen.
That's right. Nick gets to
Right,
do
Chris.
another show. I get to put my lovely little ass in bed.
Me too. Illinois.
He's not even paying
No,
attention.
he's on the phone. On that note, we're going to say goodnight.
Okay.
Yeah.
And on that note,
No.
It was just a second.
I'm the one who took him off that time. Kate, I just drink water and Sprite, the occasional orange juice and chocolate milk.
I don't know. Nick, are you wearing Jeremy PJs?
Am I?
Yeah.
No, because I don't
Okay.
have any. I don't have anything like that.
You better not have anything.
We'll fix that at Christmas. No worries.
I really was, as far as I can tell you, I don't think that I had any interest of getting anything with Jeremy.
Oh, but you're going to anyway.
I don't even know. I want to know what it is.
Kate's going to come up with something. Yes, I do drink chocolate milk.
Maybe wait. Maybe she can make that crown with Jeremy's face on it.
Nick,
That might defeat that.
Nick,
Yes.
shut up.
Here we go. There we go. Okay. Now, we're going to say goodnight at this point.
All right, guys, we're going to end the show. Much needed. So next week,
What the?
so next week, I'm sure we're going to have an interesting conversation as well.
Yeah.
But also tomorrow, 13th Dimension will be back. I will have Don Elmy on, and we will be talking about video games. And then we Donald and I are shooting for doing an episode of Marks on Wrestling on Saturday, and we are going to be talking about the Roger Jackson situation. Um, for those who don't know, Roger Jackson is an MMA fighter who beat the shit out of a wrestler during a wrestling show. It's a very, very sticky thing.
Can't Chris really wants a video game?
Nick, shh. Do not engage. Do not engage.
I just ended.
That's why we do. That's why we do this.
I can tell you guys are having a lot of fun with that.
Braxton, do not give Kate any ideas. You are not helping my cause.
He walks on. Oh my god.
He walks on water alone.
Okay, so we're gonna test that theory next time I have him near a pool.
I mean, I was going to say I got a pool right in our backyard.
So we want to see video of you walking on that fucking water.
Okay.
All right, folks. Well, definitely, I guess. Thank you for playing along. So this show took a very interesting turn, to say
Yes,
the
it
least.
did. Most interesting.
Nick,
Yeah, that's not helping, Nick.
boobies, boobies,
Wait, what?
boobies.
Oh, God damn it, Adrian.
Okay, now you just sit there with that thought. Okay.
All righty, guys. We will see you next week. Have a good night, good weekend, and also enjoy your Labor Day. Labor Day is Monday.
Interesting show in the world. Yeah, have a great Labor Day,
Yeah.
everyone.
Have a good night, folks.
Bye.